Hey guys, welcome back to Flipped Video. This will be your last video on volume. What I need you to do is turn in your ISN to the next blank page. When you get there, I need you to title it Volume of a Sphere. Okay, and when you're ready, we'll begin. What if you needed to fill a soccer ball with some air? How would you know how much air you needed? Now, just like volume of a prism or cylinder or volume of a cone or pyramid, our formula chart will give us what we need in order to find the volume of a sphere. And if you look here, it is volume equals 4 divided by 3 pi r cubed. R cubed, you need to know, R cubed, you need to know equals r times r times r, not r times 3. So remember that when we are using this formula. When you're ready, I need you to go to that foldable we started when we talked about the volume of a cylinder. Yours has this picture with a big blank space here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to extend my page and we're going to find the volume of that sphere with a radius of 9. Okay? So begin always with your formula. Volume equals 4 divided by 3 pi r cubed. And just like for volume of sphere or cylinder or pyramid, cone, you're going to draw your lines. So in your calculator, it's going to be parentheses 4 divided by 3 pi, but we're going to leave pi alone. Do not change pi over to a number yet. And then your radius is radius times radius times radius. So 4 divided by 3 pi, and this is 81 times 9, which equals 729. And then with your calculator, you are going to enter, so here's your calc stuff, 4 divided by 3 times 729, and you get 972. So our answer is 972 pi. But if we were going to multiply that by pi, it's going to be about 3052.08. It'll be a little bit more because I'm using my phone calculator instead of my graphing calculator. So press pause until you have that copied down, and then we will do some more practice. Okay, so you should be on your blank page under the title Volume of a Sphere. You need to draw a sphere. It's very easy. You draw a circle, kind of do a diagonal, and then a solid, and then just kind of draw your radius, and you're going to put 5. So it's really easy to draw. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so it says calculate the approximate volume of the sphere below. Approximate means decimal for pi. Don't leave pi in. So start with your formula. Volume equals 4 divided by 3 pi r cubed. Draw your lines, and mine are not very straight. So in your calculator, it's going to be 4 divided by 3, your pi button, so times the pi button, times radius is 5 times 5 times 5. So let me do the math. And you should get about 523.33 repeating. And like I said, that should be an approximation because y'all have a pi button and I don't. Make sure you put your units and it is cubed. Another example, calculate the approximate volume of the sphere below. Notice here, though, you have a diameter. So if your diameter is 30, your radius is going to be 15. Once you have that information, write your formula. Volume equals 4 divided by 3 pi r cubed. Draw your lines, and you're going to have 4 divided by 3 pi. And then your radius is 15 times 15 times 15. If you stick that all in your calculator, you are going to get about 14,130 inches cubed. And like I said, your answer will probably be a little higher because you actually have a pi button and I don't. Here we go for the third example. Calculate the volume of the sphere below. Leave your answer in terms of pi. I know some of y'all are struggling with this. When it says leave your answer in terms of pi, you're trying to change it to a decimal. No, this means leave pi in your answer. So the only thing you'll be sticking in your calculator is the 4/3 and the radius. It gave you a radius, so we can begin 4 divided by 3 pi r cubed. So we're going to have 4 divided by 3 in our calculator. Draw pi in your table, but leave it off the calculator for right now. And your radius is 12 times 12 times 12. So if you do that math, you get 2304 pi centimeters cubed. And so that would be your answer. Okay, estimate the volume of the air in a beach ball that has a 12-inch diameter. Diameter is 12, so that means our radius is going to be 6. Round your answer to the nearest whole number. So here it tells you we are actually going to whole numbers, not decimals. So again, we're going to start with our formula. 4 divided by 3 pi r cubed. Draw your line, so we're going to have 4 divided by 3 pi, and then 6 times 6 times 6. And you get about 904.32. Yours again will be a little bit higher, but it says round to the nearest whole number, so our answer is going to be 904 because 32 is less than 50. If yours is greater than 50, your answer will be 905. All right, last example. It says to make a billiard ball, plastic resin is poured into a spherical mold with a diameter of about 2 inches. So if your diameter is 2, your radius is 1. Do you see how I'm writing my information that I'll need to solve the problem? Approximately how many cubic inches of plastic resin are needed to make a rack of 15 billiard balls? So I know I'm going to multiply by 15 at the end because I need 15 balls. So we got to find the volume of one ball. We're going to do volume equals 4 divided by 3 pi r cubed. So you're going to have 4 divided by 3 pi 1 times 1 times 1. So you're going to have 4/3 pi, so that's going to equal about 4.19, but then I need to multiply that by 15, and you should get 62.8, about 62.8. Yours might be a little higher because of the pi button. Now, we are done.